There is one thing without which development cannot move forward: electricity. As the years go by, the demand for electricity keeps increasing. In Rwanda, electricity tariffs were raised again by Rwanda Utility Regulatory Agency (RURA) starting October 1st, 2025. This has forced households and schools to pay more, highlighting solar energy as sustainable and affordable long-term solution. The Protestant Council of Rwanda (CPR) trained some teachers of electricity in Protestant schools on how to harness solar energy. This was done through a mobile solar workshop, using equipment designed to generate electricity from solar energy. The teachers learned step by step, from preparing the installation sites to produce electricity. They practiced hands-on, guided by experts from Germany belonging to the association Explore Rwanda. Joseph Iradukunda, one of the trainers, explained.
This will help Rwandan students become familiar with solar equipment and electricity, just as they study conventional energy. It gives them a foundation to innovate further. Teachers also gain advanced skills in building solar panels. At first, many worried about the lack of teaching materials, but now they can build and test panels themselves.
According to modern standards, carefully following the measurement provided after assembling the panels, they positioned them to capture sunlight effectively. They also learned how increasing or reducing the number of panels or arranging them differently affects the amount of electricity produced. After this demanding work, participants were delighted to see their efforts produce real electricity. Violette, a teacher at TSS Gikomero, and Patrick Muhire from Muhabura Integrated Polytechnic shared.
The first benefit is that when power cuts occur, we can rely on solar energy. The sun never disappears. We saw how converter transforms solar energy into electricity strong enough to power appliances like television and iron. This makes solar energy practical for households.
In our schools, we teach solar energy mostly in theory. This workshop helped us build panels ourselves, assembling each component step by step. This practical experience will make it easier to teach students, because teaching something you have seen and done makes the lesson more effective.
Mu gutanga amasomo yacu aho dusanzwe twigisha, bizadufasha kugira ngo n'abanyeshuri kwigisha neza ikintu nawe wabanje gukora birakorohera, bigatuma n'isomo rigenda neza.
A Rwandan expert based in Germany, parts of Explore Rwanda, emphasized the broader benefits.
Icyambere bizafasha abanyarwanda n'abanyeshuri bo mu Rwanda gukura bari familiar n'ibintu, bakora kuri solar panel, bakora kuri kumashanyarazi nk'uko biga amashanyarazi.
This will help Rwandan students become familiar with solar equipment and electricity, just as they study conventional energy. It gives them a foundation to innovate further. Teachers also gain advanced skills in building solar panels. At first, many worried about the lack of teaching materials, but now they can build and test panels themselves.
Workshop no kugira ngo babimenye, tukore trial, twubaka amakit nabo babe familiar nabyo, hanyuma dushyire ku izuba umuriro uze turebe tuba transformed aribo bari kubyikorera.
Pastor Bisanze Pierre Clever, head of education at CPR, noted.
Ibi ngibi byigisha n'abana kubyikorera biriya turi kuvuga mu cyongereza ngo do it yourself, ni ukuvuga ngo umwana cyangwa
This is a big step forward. It teaches children to do it yourself. Even with limited equipment, they can learn how to generate electricity. The idea is to expand these to more schools.
ikiriho ni ukuvuga ngo ni ugukomeza tugafashanya gutekereza no kureba niba hari uburyo byaba byinshi bikagera mu mashuri menshi atandukanye.
Reverend Samuel Mutabazi, CPR Secretary General, stressed the environmental and economic benefits.
Icyifuzo cyacu rero nuko abantu babyumva bakumva ko ari byo bintu bigezweho birengera ibidukikije ko ariho turi kwerekeza kandi ko bizagira n'umusaruro mu mibereho y'abanyarwanda.
Our goal is to help people understand that solar energy protects the environment and saves money. Instead of paying high electricity bills, families can use that money elsewhere. Although equipment is still expensive, the government has reduced taxes on some items, making them more accessible. Schools should not be left behind. They must adopt solar energy so students learn not only in theory but also through hands-on practice. That's why we call it mobile workshop.
Niyo mpamvu tubyita mobile workshop.
The training was attended by teachers from Protestant schools including Muhabura Polytechnic, GS Gikomero, ITB, Gahunga Secondary School, ESTG, GS Karengera and GS Nyagahinika. Solar energy is not just electricity, it is hope for Rwanda's future. As electricity prices continue to rise, solar power stands out as sustainable solution.